Hello everyone. I made me a new bopper for spalling out large nodules. I thought I was out, but I found a large piece of mahogany, couple large pieces. That's about 9 inches this way, about 5 this way. Maybe about 3.5 this away, down to a thing there. But this is the bopper. I mean, basically it's like a pill, a capsule, a pillet. But it's a two 2-inch caps, lead filled on each side. There's about 2 inches of wood in there. And it's 2 pounds, 13 ounces. I figure use it like a hammer stone. And see how it goes. See if we can break this girl down here. Oh wow. Check out that Hertzian cone. That's wild. There's the point of impact right there. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's see if we can get a couple platforms, shoot across. Since we're so thick there, let's see if we can get some to shoot across here. Get a couple spalls. See what happens. Oof. Might be too much padding under me. There we go. You gotta hit the camera first. Man. There's some nice flakes there. Got a little curve on that one. But that's a big old flake. That cuts you right there. That is super thin. Alright. Don't drop it. Damn, I put a hell of a wave in there. That's the whole pattern of the flake, all the way there. We have to watch this thing. Wow, I hit that way high. I hit that way. I was trying to go there, but I hit that sucker way up there. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Let's set this over here. I normally work off my table on the right, but I found that if I start moving stuff, the damn camera, it's mounted to the table. There's a spall off of that. Alright. It's getting to be big. Or smaller. The bopper might be big now to test this. I want to take this off here. And come this way with it, but that damn cone's right in the way. Let's see. I kind of want to keep this, try to preserve it. I'll take a small one here. Try to take a small one. Have it run down this way. Oh. It ran that way. That one did. That little flake. I'm not sure if there was a crack in there or not. I mean, hell, this thing's so big I could have fractured that sucker. But I'm getting usable pieces. Yeah. Don't have very many good edges. Now we're gonna put him up for a minute. And I got this one. It's just a oops, I drilled off center handle. And we'll see that this thing is probably gonna fail. I only have like not even a ½ inch of thread on there. I got a threaded insert and clamped it on with the set screws. So this thing's set up to fail basically. 2 or1.5 cap. Let's see what we can do with him. Make sure you're in the frame. That's a nice one. By the way, I got a neoprene under there for a little support. I don't know what we're going to do about this cone. Let's try to raise this edge up here and run one that way. See if we can't just run something across there and help me out. Nope. One above it. It's crackly. Alright. Take another one this way. Yeah, there's crackly stuff right in there. Alright, let's see if we can tackle it here. Nope. Right here. There's part of it. Part of the cone. Right there. There it is. Right there. Nice little spall there. Let's see, I ain't even tried to... Yeah, it's not loose yet. I'm surprised it didn't. I mean, there ain't hardly any threads on that thing. Nice ball. Yeah, that cone kind of makes a weird spot in there. I got all this weirdness. Alright. Odd shape. Okay. Well, the cone's gone. I got a lot of Crackeola stuff going on here. I like this guy. I like the small handle. I didn't know how it would feel with the small handle there. And you can choke up too. I like it. Something going on. There's a crack right there. See what happens. This is the rest of the bulb. I thought it was all gone, but it's right in here. And there's some, I don't know what it did, but it did some weirdness. Created some weird crack areas around there, and I'm getting ready to go into it here. I thought I heard it drop right there. I got a smaller one too, which is another oopsie drilled handle. It's not centered. This Saturday, Valentine's Day, is my birthday coming up. I'll be 55. It's amazing. Sometimes I feel 55, but I don't know anybody's ever turned this age listening here. It's weird. Weird getting old, I guess. I don't feel old, like an old person. Time flies. I guess that's kind of like what I'm trying to get at. Time flies. There we go, fellas. All right, that's good enough right now. I'm kind of going fast at this anyway. I don't want you guys to be bored. So, kind of speeding through it to get to the other one, because the main point of the video is that big one. That's good enough for right now. All right, let's get the big boy back out. I got another chunk over here, big old spall. But this one's kind of, if you pour the water in there, it would hold in here and it would hold in there. There's actually some convexity right in the center, right here, right there, but it's dished. So we got to get rid of the dish, obviously. This is, I guess I'm talking out loud what I would be thinking about when I'm looking at this. Got to get rid of that. This is my biggest surface, so I want to try to keep that. you want to get rid of this stuff. So by taking off this stuff and lowering it, that should help out driving. Definitely want to drive flakes this way and this way, spalls. This is a hell of a ridge, call it, cliff. So it would be nice to maybe start on this side, work, because this edge is closer, and work this down to get this edge closer to this one, and then maybe do a controlled overshot technology. Yeah, right. But and get one to end, get a flake to come this way and end over there. But with all that talked, we'll see what happens. So right now I just need to turn this edge this way. I'm not going to expect to run no flakes this way. You just want to turn this edge, tap it, or try to drive a flake this way or this way to knock this off. Either way, you got to go this way or take the edge off this way. That's about 90 there. There's a pretty good platform right there. I think we can still go with this fella and try to shoot this down this way. Took a flake that way, and did not at all. Took a hinge off right there. So let's try going back this way. Take some of that off. Oh boy, the first one did it. I didn't need that second one. Jesus, yeah, that thing. It's got power, fellas. Holy moly. I mean, it's got some power. I gotta watch it. But that's a nice one. And then we got a heck of a seam going on right here. This hole, that looks like we're gonna lose all that there. Might as well just deal with it now. Oh, there we go. Came off and actually in a little bit of a spall. Cool. We'll take it. Where else does it run? It might run that back down in there. We'll find out. There's another one. Okay, so now we're starting to get some convexity in it. I don't like this tip. You're gone. There's some crack. There's something going on here, and it's right here. Okay. There that goes. Get rid of it now before it messes with you. Alright, now this needs to come off. Take those couple small ones here. There's that one. There we go. Now we're got that shape. And we should be able to start coming up once we're bringing these sides down to start running some flakes this way. See what happens. I might run a central, a ridge, a basal right down this ridge. Man, it just, I don't know, it's just asking me to. We'll see what happens. I really don't have that great of a platform, but I'm going to start it right up on this, right there. Maybe. There's a nice one. Yeah, there's still cracks in this part down here. Yeah, it's still going in there. We're just going to have to deal with that. Alright. See if we can knock some of this stuff up here off. I really don't have a good way yet. Alright, let's take some more this way. There we go. I mean, it'll take some thin flakes off there. There's your bulb of percussion. It is about 3/4 of an inch thick. Alright, if we turn this edge up. Get the old pterodactyl turd grinder. Don't drop. Alright. See what happens. Famous last words. This is all a bunch of crunchy area. We're getting rid of it though. I think that's about it on the depth of that. Crunchiness just right there. Hopefully. Alright, well, we've come up from the top now. We are up on top. I'll shoot one this way. One thing I'm noticing is I gotta, if I push this down, the pad I got under here is crappy for what I'm doing. Not the neoprene, but there's a like stuffed packaging foam. Hear that? It's too soft. I'm having to push this rock, like when I'm first hitting it and it's not doing it, I'm actually pushing this down on my leg. So this sucks for this stuff. But that's very nice. It's some big flakes. But the leather with this type of pad, no. But the ones that I make and sell, they have this neoprene rubber under it. So I'm actually having to squish this down to get that flake to run better. But we're getting there. Okay. I don't know if I can. I want to see if I can get one. This thing's really high. Technically, we'll see what happens. Push it down. Yeah, that was a little crazy thinking I'm going to get that to run. There's still some of this cracky old stuff. See if I can't run one this way with this. There we go. Yeah, there's still some more of that crappy crack. Crappy crack. Like a seam that goes right in there. Hit it again. Hit it again. See what happens. Oh. There, at least we're getting spalls. Figures I overshot it with the smaller bopper. But Oh, wait a minute. It must have followed that seam of that crack. I can see the remnants of that right there. So I don't know. I still blame myself a little. But that crack's still in there right here. See how far it goes. And there's one right here. So, shoot for this. Well, I think I can put the pillet up for now. I like it. But you better have this thing firmly set. And that thing runs some nice flakes. So, but yeah, not too much damage there. But I like it. 2 pounds, like I said, 2 pounds, 13 ounces. Yeah, put it up. It's getting too small. But that's pretty cool. So far, I like it. We'll see how it goes. Now I don't have any more big stuff. There's that crack to test it on. All I got's this little stuff. This thing's holding up. Like I said, let's see. Eighth, maybe I moved it about a ½ inch. So about 1/8 of a turn. Man, I got a lot of nice balls. Oh boy. There's the rest of it. Rest of that seam. I hope. No, there's more. There's more. Lovely. That's alright. Purpose of this video wasn't to concentrate on trying to get a bunch of, or a big biface. It was just testing out the pillet. Testing out the pillet, which I like it. Menards, they sell those caps. About $10 with tax. And then the lead is $3 to $4 a pound. Then I gotta add the hardener. That's expensive. So say 8 plus. You're looking at $30 just for the material cost. That's without doing nothing. That's having the material in your bag. So economical, is it? I don't know. I don't know how much those big brass hammers cost. For spalling, you know, big nodules. But I don't know. For me, I can do it. I can make it, so it ain't too bad. But if you're thinking about making one, there you go. It's just material, $30. Oof. Alright. that's about it. I got, we'll talk about hand pad. How many minutes are we at? 30 minutes. Dania, everybody know, or Dania. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. It's Dania. When I say voice type, I say Dania, and that's how it comes out spelling. So if it's Dania, Dana, I don't know. I apologize. But I'm making on a slimmer hand pad for you. She's thin. Here's my hand pad. This is your normal 1/2 inch plus 1/4 inch plus, I don't know, 1/2 inch or so wood. Now we got 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch plus about 1/4 inch of wood. So you're looking at about 5/8, 3/4 all together. So there's your hand pad I'm working on. It's actually got wax on it right now. It's drying. Now I'm also going to send you one of these, which is the size I use for kid size. Oh. Which a small point. This about 2 inches, 1.25 wide. This by preform whatever, but you can even do small points on there. And also, I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. If you're with me this far in the video, you're going to like this little secret. Alright, this is a 1/2 inch copper cap that you get, plumbing cap, so it's 5/8 inch on the outside. This is your it's 5/8 on the inside. It's HVAC. It's 3/4 on the outside. These are the two boppers that I've been using to get my preforms into a preform stage this thin. The boppers. One thing that I do to help, which you guys are going to have to play around because you can snap these. But let's just say that this is done, so I'm not taking any as far as preform. But let's just say you're wanting to take this ridge and run this little flake. Put it in your hand pad. Don't hold it where the flake is traveling. Hold it on, believe it or not, you're going to hold it on each side. And as a matter of fact, you can actually hold it on one side if you want to. You don't have to straddle it, but if you guys have hard trouble aiming with your bopper, right here, which like I said, I don't have any. This is all done, but I'll see if I can't take just to do it, just to show you. But I'm going to hit this little ridge right here. There it is. That's the flake come out right there. And there's a little some of it right there, and some in the channel. So there's a secret. And that's the flake we took off right there. So there's one of my little secrets I'll tell you guys. If you have problems holding the damn piece and aiming, there's one of my little secrets. Because you could put that sucker there, not move it. Put your hand. I like doing this action. I get aim, and then my other end here, it actually fits right in the, there's a certain point I can put this at, and I know that when I hit this and hit this, I'm there. But this helps me. But don't push where you're flaking. You can straddle it and push, or hold it just one side, you know, it's off a little, and do it that way. But don't ever hold where you're taking your flake. So there's a little bit of not a pro tip, a tip from a novice if you have trouble holding it and doing it, but it might help you. So there you go, fellas. I think that's about it. So, oh, and also, Dania, I got your issue handles, and I'm going to go ahead and send you a couple sizes. This is 1 inch thick, and then this here is about 3/4, a little thicker, because I don't know what, what size you want, so I'm just going to send you both of those. And then I got you the 3/8 aluminum rod. If you want copper, you'll have to get it yourself, but so there you go. You got your issue ready, and then the hand pad will be ready tomorrow, and I might be able to mail these out tomorrow, get it all out to you. So you guys take care, have a good one, and see y'all on the next live stream